from Epcot. Today is the very first day of the Flower and Garden Festival this year for 2024. We've got some new food, we've got new merch, new topiaries, like the new Groot Topiary that's behind us, and we're here to check it all out. So come along with us. We're gonna see everything there is to see and do this year at the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival and share some tips along the way. So let's do it. Every year, the front display of Epcot is different, and this year it is inspired by the new Wish movie. So you can see Asha, the little goat, and the star as the new topiaries for the year. So I always like to get a photo in front of the displays, but another thing I like at the front of the park are the festival passports. I always recommend picking one of these up because they have a lot of handy tools and info on the inside to help you during the festival. Since we were staying at a Disney World resort, we got 30-minute early entry into the park, and my main goal to take advantage of this time was to go and check out the new festival merchandise. We were not the only one that had this idea. There were so many other people that were excited to see the merch, so we had to wait a little bit to get into the store whenever it officially opened, but once it did, it got a little bit crazy to see what kind of merch they had for the year. That's the thing about opening days of festivals or new things at the Disney park. It's always so exciting because there's new things that you get to check out, but things can get a little bit hectic, so it's good to just be a little bit patient going into days like this. But let's get into the merchandise. So of course it's Flower and Garden Festival, and Orangebird is usually the main icon that they center the merch around, and as an Orangebird fan, I always get so excited to see what they come up with, and this year did not miss on the Orangebird merch. Everything was absolutely adorable, and I wanted every piece. So the Orangebird mug with the little squeezer on the top was probably one of the cutest house pieces that I saw, but they had a ton of different apparel and clothing accessories. Of course, they always have the Spirit jersey. I did really like that one. They had a really cute trucker hat. They had a really cute Orangebird shirt that said, "Orange you glad to meet me," which I thought was adorable. They've got magic bands, Minnie Mouse ears, all the things, but the things that usually go the quickest are the bags that they have. They had an Orangebird Loungefly and a new lug bag this year. So I grabbed one of each to show you today. I loved the Loungefly bag. The little Orangebird pops in and out of the pocket. The straps on the bag were super cute as well. I love the little orange details, and Orangebird all over the bag was absolutely adorable. Now I did get the Orangebird Loungefly bag last year, which is why I didn't pick this one up this year, but I still thought it was really cute. And this was my first time ever looking at a lug bag before. These are relatively new bags to the Disney parks, but they had this Orangebird one, which was absolutely adorable. I love the vibrant orange color of the fabric. It's kind of a nylon quilted type material. It does seem very durable. I love the strap that comes with it, and Orangebird's little face on the front is so cute. As you can tell, I could talk about the merch all day, but let's get into other aspects of the festival. Time to check out Living with the Land. They usually update the ride with different little aspects of the festival that's happening, so let's see what they have this year. We didn't know this until going through the ride, but they actually have Disney princess details scattered throughout Living with the Land. This is the Little Mermaid section, and you'll see other ones as we go through the rest of the ride. These are supposed to be little Disney princess touches. There was the Little Mermaid back there, and maybe this is still Little Mermaid, or maybe Aurora with that crown. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Look at this adorable Minnie Mouse bow. It is so cute. They're still adding it on too. Look how adorable. It's so cute. There's a little Snow White area too, so that must have been Snow White's bow on Minnie Mouse. It's the gems, the little chest of gems. That must have been Snow White's area. Look at this adorable little Winnie the Pooh area. See all of their little cakes. That's so cute. Look at the little bees. Oh, the honey, carrots, lettuce, the little vegetable garden. That's adorable. Look at the Minky pumpkin. That's so cool. It's like we are in the Alice in Wonderland area. Look at the cars floating around. Look at the little tea party set. It is so cool. Cheshire cat. His little face. This is fun too because some of the plants and flowers grown inside of Living with the Land are actually used in some of the dishes in the food booths around the World Showcase. So that's kind of cool. Now we're gonna head into the butterfly landing. So you can go in, and there's different butterflies that'll fly around you. I love the butterfly garden. I think it's such a fun little offering. Let's go in and see if we see any butterflies. It's so pretty in here. Look at all of the different flowers. It's also not too busy right now in the morning. And you can also see the little caterpillars that form their chrysalis are going to eventually hatch to become butterflies. It's fun later on in the festival, you can start to see them hatch a little bit better. Some of them are kind of hatching now, actually. So that's kind of something fun that you can see when you're here. It's currently 10:48 and we still have a line to get into the creation shop. Not sure how much merch is left, but this is what the line looks like if you want to get Flower and Garden merch. A very popular offering at the Flower and Garden Festival are the topiaries that they have scattered throughout the park. They do have a little spot inside of the festival passport to tell you what all of the topiaries are and where all of them are located, so that's something very helpful. But this is kind of entering into the World Showcase. You see Pluto, Minnie, and Mickey. Very cute photo spot too. Walking over here, entering into the World Showcase, and it looks like there's these new little flower spots. I don't know exactly what to call these, but it's inspired by Uncrustables. So look at that. This is kind of a new little area. They didn't have this last year. Look, they have these grape arbors. So a new little area you can come check out here at the Flower and Garden Festival. Well, it would help if I would have walked over this way because this is the PB&J Garden presented by Uncrustables. Look how fun this little area is that you can walk through, see different things with Uncrustables. Now we are really in the World Showcase, and some of the topiaries we can see are from Encanto. So these are the topiaries that were out front last year, but I love these ones. I think they're so fun. I love their little skirts, their dresses. Isabella is full of different succulents. So cool. I think these ones are really good topiaries. Something that I like to do at Epcot festivals to help keep me on budget whenever eating around the World Showcase, I like going to the port of entry store and picking up a festival gift card. So we're gonna go grab one, especially because it has Orange Bird on it. So let's go do it. This is some of the merch in the port of entry store. I'm not sure if this is for Flower and Garden, but it is very floral themed, very springy. It would be fun to wear during the festival as well. And for the festival, it looks like they have a new Orange Bird Pandora charm. How fun that one is. So now that we have our gift card, I think we are set to start eating around the world. And like I said, it is a very helpful little thing to have on hand. I like it because it has this little wristband that you can just put on your wrist. You don't have to fish around your bag or try to get payment methods out of your wallet whenever you're trying to pay at the actual booth. So I like having this. You can refill it throughout the day. It helps you stay on budget, and it's just an easy little tool to have, and it's free. Look at this little souvenir. They also have a new Coco themed topiary, which I completely forgot about. Look at little Dante. And then over here we have Miguel. Here are the two topiaries. I think Dante looks beautiful. Look at the different flowers and the colors he has. And then Miguel, as he's strumming the guitar, you can see the little petals that are coming off of his hands. That's a fun detail. I think they did a good job on these ones. We're gonna go into the citrus blossom now. This is a fun place that you can go, and sometimes they have merch that you can get. Then they also have a lot of different food options and craft beers. So let's see what they have this year. Here's a really large little sitting area so you can get some food and come sit down. I love the little orange projections. And then they do have some spots for merchandise as well. So if you didn't get anything in Connections, you can always come here and check out some Orange Bird merch. There is a pretty long line here, and I think it's to get the Orange Bird sipper. Look at little Orange Bird. I think this is the same sipper they've had in previous years, but he's holding this little orange. Super cute. Around the World Showcase, they do have these little pillars that have park maps, so you can see where the different booths are at. It tells you the name of the festival booths. And on the other side, you can see they do have some scavenger hunts that you can pay to do, and at the end of the scavenger hunt you get a little prize. So it does cost to do this, but it is a fun little activity that you can do at the Flower and Garden Festival. And with so many different booths and food items here at the festivals, you might be wondering how to decide what to eat. I like coming to the outside of the booths and actually looking at what the food looks like to know if I'd like it or not. And then they also have a list of the prices, all the different items, and it is helpful to just look in the festival passport as well so you know what is at each booth. My favorite topiaries have to be the 7 Dwarfs and Little Snow White. I think they are so cute. They have all of them. They're so detailed, so fun. These are my absolute favorite ones. And then over here we have Snow White and Dopey. They're so cute. Snow White's my favorite princess though, so that's probably why I'm a little biased towards these ones. In the evenings here at the theater, they do have some concerts that happen throughout the festival. We've gone to a couple of them. They're really neat to see, so you can definitely check the schedule and see who's going to be here whenever you're at the park. The one Flower and Garden souvenir I think is super unique are these little topiaries that you can buy, and you can even get a little Mickey one. The Mickey one is $61. There's also little rabbits and elephants and turtles and swans and hearts. So a lot of different topiaries you can get, but let me know if you would get one of these. I want one of the Mickey ones.
Now it's time to eat. So usually I eat at the booths that are in the World Showcase, but I've never tried the ones by Test Track. So we tried Brunchcot this time. So I decided to get the fried cinnamon roll bites and the avocado toast. Avocado toast, I think, came out last year and I've heard so many good things about it, so we're gonna give it a try. To be honest with you, the avocado toast blew me away. I did not think it was gonna be as big of a portion as it was, and the flavor was so delicious. The tomatoes and avocado tasted so good. It was just a little messy and hard to eat, but they did not hold back on the portion size.
All right, the avocado toast was an absolute hit. It is totally gone, but we gotta try these cinnamon roll bites. These look delicious. All right, we have the cinnamon roll bites now, and they have bacon on them, so we're gonna give them a try and see. Cheers. They're jelly filled as well. Very good.
After tasting these, we realized that they're actually cinnamon filled, and if you decide to get them, I highly recommend sharing. They're so sweet but delicious.
Here's the new Groot Topiary. So the cassette on the top actually moves. I don't know if he plays any music, but look at him. He's kind of standing on one leg. So this is a new topiary this year. I think it's really cool. Well, that is going to do it for our first day here at the Flower and Garden Festival for this year in 2024. Overall, I absolutely loved all of the topiaries. I think that was my favorite part. The living with the land little princess details were super fun. And of course, the food is always great. There weren't really any new items this year, but it was still cool to go and check out some new booths that we've never been to. So let me know in the comment section if you're going to be visiting the Flower and Garden Festival this year. It's my absolute favorite festival, and if you've never been to an Epcot festival before, I have a full guide here of different tips and tricks to help you make the most of your time at an Epcot festival. So you can go ahead and check that out. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe for future Disney tips and tricks, and we'll see you in the next video. See you guys.